Hey, it's Alicia, your Mortgage Millions mentor, and what I want to share with you on this beautiful, gorgeous, sunshiny Florida day is why it is so important for you to know who your ideal avatar is, both for your clients and your realtors, as well as your other strategic referral partners. So, there's a realtor that I work with because a client of mine chose that realtor, and she's lovely and sweet, new in the business. So she wrote a great offer. I'll give her that. She got it accepted. This was a few months ago. But there were a lot of questions she had for me during the process, which I'm happy to educate, as you can tell, everybody that I'm able to help. My clients, my realtor referral partners, my strategic referral partners, and you, mortgage loan officers. So why am I sharing this story? So we had the transaction. There were a few things I had to educate and teach her about, which I'm happy to, right? Somebody taught me when I was new in this business 18 years ago, 19 years ago, 18 years ago. And so, of course, I was happy to help her. And she was grateful. Again, lovely, sweet realtor. And we hadn't really done any business since then. And I'm crazy busy. I have more business than I know what to do with, thankfully. So I hadn't really followed up with her, right? Shame on me. I'm human too. So anyway, I saw on Facebook her story. She had posted a listing. So I said, hey, congratulations. Good for you. And I said, let's catch up tomorrow. You know, how's your day look? And of course, her day is wide open, other than like picking up her kids, which kind of also tells you how her day is. Meanwhile, mine was already busy, and I said, okay, well, I have some time here or here. And then I ended up having to write, actually, I got 4 new loan applications that evening when I was messaging her. So I had to crank them all out because they all wanted to write offers over the weekend, which they did, ka-ching, and they got accepted. So, ka-ching, ka-ching. I digress. So, I kind of bumped her back and forth and then finally caught up with her later Friday afternoon. And again, just to catch up. How's your business? What are you up to? Yeah, she's been doing some business, but all right. Again, she's a rookie realtor. She's trying hard, which I applaud. She's closing maybe $1 or $2 million a year. Okay? So, let's go back to most realtors don't make the money we do. I mean, that's, you know, I close actually much more than that in a month. Not a year, a month. So, consequently, you know, do you want to work with a physician that sees patients all day long, or like once a week or once a month? No, you want the expert that gets it done. That's me. So anyway, I was chatting with her and I was asking her how her business was. And she said it's good, but she's having trouble getting her offers accepted. And I said, bam, I have this flyer for you. I'll send it over. So I did. And she appreciated it. And I said, so what's going on with you now? She said, well, I have first-time home buyers, and they're having trouble getting their offers accepted. And we talked about it. So I love first-time home buyers. Like, I have worked with first-time home buyers for years. It's so joyful to me, helping them get their first home, educating them. I mean, I wrote the #1 best-selling book for a first-time home buyer. It's called How to Get Approved for the Best Mortgage Without Sticking a Fork in Your Eye. #1 bestseller. Like, top 5 best mortgage books of all time. I wrote that. I love first-time home buyers. However, this is not the market for them right now. Spring 2021, this is not a first-time home buyer market. This is a transplant. This is a upsell, downsell. People who have cash to make up the difference in the appraised values and the sales price and the overbidding and the 20 offers, right? That's what this market is right now. I will still help any first-time home buyer, but I'm absolutely not soliciting them. Love to help them, but that's not who my ideal avatar is right now. Wake up. You can change your ideal avatar at any time. You can add more, right? You can choose not to go after one at a certain time, which I am. First-time home buyer. And my first-time home buyer, I've bumped that price point up for my first-time home buyer. So it's a $500,000 first-time home buyer, right? That's my first-time home buyer. But even they may not have the extra funds to put down right now, so I'm not targeting them. So anyway, the realtor and I had this conversation. Again, lovely realtor. And she said, well, I said, so, and they're not getting accepted. And I said, yeah, it's not a first-time home buyer market. Unfortunately, that's a challenge. So I said, how's it going? Is there anything I can help you with? Because I still would like to help however way I can. I said, who are you doing business with? And she said, honestly, I have a mortgage person that pays for my Zillow. I said, that's great. I said, you should definitely, you should be loyal to them. That's fantastic. I respect that 150%. I don't want to steal their business. They're paying to help you, right? And she's like, yeah. She's like, but I could really use these tips. I was like, take the tips, use them. They're my gift to you. When I can serve you in another capacity, or you don't have that partnership with the Zillow, with that lender, just come back to me. I'm here. I've been doing this for decades. I'm not going anywhere. I'm only getting better. So she said, oh, thank you. Okay. And then she said to me, right? Because I gave to give, right? That's how you show up for people. That's how I show up for people. And that's how I have more business than I know what to do with. So she said, hey, would you be interested in splitting that Zillow with me? Right? Because clearly I have more other pieces, all kinds of pieces going for me, right? All these benefits that this other lender clearly doesn't, because their offers aren't getting accepted and they're first-time home buyers. So they have a big uphill challenge. So she said, would you like to, have you ever considered? I said, oh yeah, I've paid for Zillow before, and thank you so much for the opportunity to be your partner in that investment. However, I just have not found it to be fruitful. And honestly, I'm not at a point in my career, nor am I at a point in my business right now where I have to pay for advertising. So thank you so much for the offer. And again, I'm happy to help any client you refer me. I'm happy to work with first-time home buyers, but I'm not making a conscious effort to target that client right now. I just don't think it's their market, and they're not getting offers accepted. And I really appreciate it. And definitely, if anything changes, I would love it if you would consider me in the future. And she said, I totally get it. She's like, I know how long you've been in the business. You don't have to pay for ads. She said, that's just where I am in mine. And I said, I know, and I applaud your chutzpah, your gumption. You're all in. You're making it happen. Great. I'm happy for you. She said, oh, thanks. It was a good, positive conversation where I politely declined, and we still maybe do business in the future. And I knew my ideal avatar. Because what would happen if I paid for those Zillow leads? She's already told me her offers aren't getting accepted. I know they're first-time home buyer offers. What is that for a loan officer? The realtor gets paid when the deal gets closed. We get paid when the deal gets closed. And yes, I want to help as many people as possible. If I'm working on deals, I want to get the house for the client. I want to take the best care possible of them, and I want them to go to closing. Because that's when everybody gets paid. So why on earth would I work with somebody who has first-time home buyers who don't have the money to buy homes? And why would I waste my money on ads that she's told me are attracting first-time home buyers that don't have money? And then why would I waste my time trying to call and follow up and email those clients from those leads that don't have money and are not going to close? That's a waste of my time and my money. Ugh, that's like the worst combo possible, to waste your time and your money. I even had Zillow leads where I don't have to pay, and realtors send them to me because they know I'm the best. And I don't even do that anymore, especially not in this market. I don't want those leads. They're a waste of my time. Now, I'm not saying that I don't give them to an assistant for free, right? But I'm not going to spend my time, and I'm not going to invest my money in that type of leads because it doesn't close. I'm Alicia Stobie, your Mortgage Millions mentor, and that is just one example of how I do it. If you want more tips, tricks, tools like this, click on the subscribe button below. So if any of this resonates with you, and and you have an inkling of how important it is that you spend your time on income producing activities that are actually going to generate closed sales and put money in your pocket, then you don't want to miss my new class, Make Me Love Marketing. Click on the link below.